Hello, I'm Steve Evans. For the unsurpassed excitement and color of motorsports action, there's only one place to turn, Diamond P Sports Video. With the world's largest collection of award-winning motorsports video cassettes, we're your source for great racing action to be enjoyed at home, starting with an ever-growing collection of specially produced made-for-home video programs. Included is Kings of the Sport, a 70-minute video filled with the glory, the power, and the people who build and drive the world's fastest accelerating machines, Top Fuel dragsters. It's all here, from the first uses of nitromethane on California's dry lakes through the development of the original rail jobs to today's 270-mile-per-hour missiles. If it's the plastic fantastics that capture your imagination, then Fabulous Floppers is the tape for you. 73 minutes of non-stop action that begins with a time when fans cheered wildly for steel-bodied factory cars that dominated match racing, through the coming of the sleek, plastic-bodied, nitro-burning funny cars of today. Hosted by Kenny Bernstein, Don Prudhomme, and myself, Fabulous Floppers is an inside look at funny cars. For non-stop drag racing action, there's the ground-pounding thrills and spills of the classic, Decade of Thrills. 90 minutes of NHRA's greatest hits, spanning 1970 through 1983. Hosted by legendary Don the Snake Prudhomme and me, Steve Evans. For non-stop action, there's nothing like Decade of Thrills. Big Daddy Don Garlits is a legend in drag racing, and Garlits, the video biography, takes you on a 70-minute trip through Big Daddy's life, highlighted by rare film footage of Garlits' early racing days and a tour of his museum of drag racing in Ocala, Florida. It's all here, from his street racing days through the debut of his awesome streamliner, Swamp Rat 30, and its first 270-mile-per-hour pass at the 1986 NHRA Gator Nationals. There has never been a champion like Don Garlits. It's easy to forget when looking at NHRA drag racing in the 80s that there was a time when there was no such thing as drag racing. Gathering Speed, the early years of drag racing, a 110-minute special, traces the sport from its early start on California's dry lakes through the boom years of the 60s that saw the spreading of national events across the country. Without a doubt, the most complete, most comprehensive look at the origins of drag racing. And keep an eye out for these upcoming releases. Motor Mania. If you're looking for something more from your motorsports viewing than the high-banked excitement of stock car racing, the aerosleek drama of Indy cars, the ground-pounding action of drag racing, then you'll love Motor Mania, a humorous tour through some of America's most unique and zany forms of motorized competition. Shirley. She is racing's first lady. A three-time NHRA Top Fuel World Champion, a pioneer, a legend, a woman whose life inspired a hit movie. Now, Shirley Muldowney tells her own story in an emotion-packed home video that explores both the public and private side of one of drag racing's greatest competitors. The Hot Rods from Detroit. Like funny cars, today's pro stock race cars began in the 60s with the involvement in drag racing of the major auto manufacturers. The Hot Rods from Detroit traces pro stockers from their formative years in the early 70s to their maturity in the mid-80s as the most sophisticated and demanding machines to rip down the quarter mile. Regardless of your favorite motorsport, the Diamond P Video Collection of award-winning event coverage is sure to have something for you. Our National Hot Rod Association collection includes classic national events dating back to 1976. Among some of those events available are the Big Go West, the Winter Nationals, the first major East Coast drag race of the year, the famed Gator Nationals, the Spring Nationals from Columbus, Ohio, and of course, the oldest, most prestigious drag race in the world, the U.S. Nationals. For motorsports variety, look no further than our American Sports Cavalcade series. Now available is a feast of great racing events, ranging from super speedway NASCAR action to bump and grind dirt track action with the World of Outlaws. There's tractor pulls, truck racing, modified sprint car action, even wet and woolly swamp buggy competition. For those who enjoy the excitement of sports car racing, our International Motorsports Association series features some of the finest racing action of the sleek, super quick GTP, GTO, and GTU cars of IMSA, competing on some of this country's most beautiful and toughest road courses. We're Diamond P Sports Video, the leader in automotive video, and your source for all your motorsports viewing. To receive the Diamond P newsletter throughout the year, or to order any of these exciting programs, give us a call today.